more big hotels around it than the city of Dublin. Killarney or Kilorna. So the name Killarney or Kilorna, as in Gaelic, would mean the Church of the Sloe Tree. You can see the spire of St. Mary's Cathedral.
And the rounding at Paris.
We got it at home. I haven't looked at it yet.
We saw the arch just in time.
We saw what?
We saw the arch in Paris.
Now there we are. Okay.
I took my sunglasses off. This up.
Deciding where to go.
Yep. What town are we in, love?
We're in Killarney.
Killarney.
Looks like a chariot.
Yeah.
You missed the greatest part of me.
Yeah.
Oh, it was wonderful.
What did you see?
You go out through the woods, and then there's a lady by the name of Mrs. Rock. She owns all kinds of things. You hit this big lake. It's 6 miles long and 3 miles wide.
Oh, all right, okay. I was going up with,
You just had a ball. Charlie, the horse, turned his head around every time we wanted to take his picture. They'd holler at him, and he'd turn his head around, look at us, and take a picture.
Where these trees are?
Yeah.
Oh, right in there. Oh, it is here.
A phone call.
Go back in.
Yeah.
It's where that wood arch is.
What kind of construction does it have that makes the pub sing?
300 people.
Yeah. Where is she? Look at that. Where's the bride?
That's there.
All right. On the bride cap. Mad look, yes. Oh, that's shocking.
The white piece of paper.
Well, I don't know.
This is Norway Lake, only we went off through the woods.
Whatever. We never dream of doing it. Now that's the cathedral there on the right hand side.
The people way out there crashed.
This is all broken areas. Someone has done the right thing on the way and explain about it now. Right?
Doesn't make that much sense to wear around here.
There's some bungalows along the lake shore as well. And they have these half-minger ponies. They're Austrian. You see them up here behind the house. Or these canters. No, there's some ponies up there I do as well. Some of both, yeah. Now this is a beautiful location here. And then we leave in 8 o'clock for our medieval banquet. We have to drive a short distance about because we wouldn't want you to spill some on the way out. Dunlow Castle, one day me because we are the upper class going in here, isn't that right? The upper crust.
Yep.
The upper crust. In the building with the red carriers.
That tree though, that is real.
You're so busy. I put up my. I said, "Oh, you guys are wearing red. I'll wear red." I said red, but then you bring everybody. Did you? Oh, good.
I don't know.
She asked for last night because it was her favorite song, she said.
Well, maybe somebody else will
Live there right now on the left-hand side, on your right-hand side. Those half-finger ponies, they're Austrian ponies. And mind you, they have a temperament all of their own. I had a guy on a tour and he was breaking my heart some years ago. And he decided to have a ride on one of those ponies. And he decided to break the pony as well. But the pony wasn't too long breaking his heart because he dropped him on the ground. I'll never forget the tour. It was what's known as Parisville, if you've ever heard of it. It used to be in America.
Yeah?
Oh, well, you can say it's different, you still mean the same thing.
Well, if that's true, then does it not put his bill in the water or is William?
Or his
William.
Harry?
Well,
they're maples.
That's it, that one.
They're not sure to be right. They're about to be on the skimpy side. You can appreciate the colours of the countryside, which influences the design. But in a shop, tweed does not come out as it does in daylight.
Is that why they have the racks outside?
That's right. That's stubborn. If he felt like having a mouthful of brass here, he had it.
Yeah.
A red shirt, and you can sing with it.
There was no way he'd kick him into work.
There's one of those.
They can be scattered up by the wheels of other Mahagans. So there's a sign up when they reach.
Why were there roads?
Well, I saw some small birds there.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're heading out onto the main road. We'll be in Killarney quite shortly. You will be offered a menu when you arrive. By the way, I will be dropping you outside the door, and if you follow Al, please, when he's making his way in, he'll be taking you in. I'll show Al where the door is, and then the maitre d' inside. Well, there's a different door now to the one that you saw on the street for the cabaret section. You don't have to plough through all the locals in the bar to get there. So Al will be leading the posse in as such, and the maitre d' inside when you come, he'll seat you at your tables. So that's what'll happen. Approximately 9:15ish, Dick Willis will appear on the stage, and he's the entertainer, along with a guy who hasn't a rib of hair on his head, and he plays that electric organ at the back. Now he doesn't smile, he doesn't talk, he does absolutely nothing, only make that organ talk. He's one of these very quiet people. We'll give 2 exhibitions of Irish dancing, and they, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, towards the end, now, in case that we do get the shower or that type of thing might come along during the course of any of our stops on the Ring of Kerry.
Hopefully we'll be able to take some video. Well, here they are getting ready for the big show tonight. Here in Killarney. Hi, Dwayne. The keyboard set up and playing in the chorus.
So what are you eating for the 3rd time, Gene?
As I came back through Dublin City at the hour of 8:30, who sheds by the Spanish lady, brushing her hair in the broad daylight. First she toasted, then she brushed it all
So I tell you what we'll do is this. Come back here now. I tell you what we'll do. We have 4 beautiful young ladies from Killarney who are going to do some Irish dancing. They're known as the Lawless Lassies. And they'll have a stop in the programme so that you may dance a jig with them. So thank you for volunteering, and we'll have you up later on. Take a bow now. Ladies and gentlemen, would you kindly welcome the Lawless Lassies? Come on everybody, give a nice big welcome please. Here we are. And there goes myself. Would you believe that? No. Don't you believe nothing, I tell you. But the girls are going to start their dancing this evening with a reel, and I must tell everyone that the girls are not allowed. Which is the humours abandoned, and it goes to jig time. So off we go with the jig, and no smiling at all now. From the banks of the Mead, there was Hogan from County Tyrone, and there was John D. McQuirk, who was gangster for work, and a chap from a Swede called Malone. There was Snuggle O'Toole, who was drunk as a roll, and fighting with Tracy from Dover, and your man Mick McCall, he made a wrong road, and we're together, now who cares? Home brings up and home brings all, Gun and Belfast, Hoffman and the all around the world. Sing along, sing a soldier song. Oh, he's mad, I'll tell. Now we also have a CIE group with my friend John Conway. Where's John Conway group? There now. We also have a Brian Moore International group with Paul. Where's Paul? more groups. But for the moment, I'm going to save that for later on, you see. So for the aforementioned groups, I'm going to sing an Irish song. It's entitled Galway Bay. Would you like? To see again the ripple on the trout stream, the women in the meadows making hay, and to sit beside a turf fire in the cabin and watch the barefoot goslings at their play. Now the winds that blow across the seas to Ireland are perfumed with the heather as they blow, and the women in the uplands stealing praties speak a language that the strangers do not know. Oh, the welcome the prison tour. Come on, everybody, give a nice big hand. We'd also like to welcome. Oh, let's see, we have to do this properly now. We have a Maloney and Kelly group here with my friend John Costello, and they're all the way from Minnesota.
Minnesota.
And they're down there. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, in that particular group, there are wonderful people. They're all singers. You see them all in red. They're dotted all over the place. It's a choir. We have them up later on for your entertainment, and I'm dying to hear you. And we'd also like to welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the Gulliver's Group. Here's the Gulliver's Group this evening. Gulliver's Travels. Gulliver's Travels are not here. My friends will greet me on my shoulder, greet me with a smile. There'll be lots of faces I should have I've been so long away. Me mother will introduce them all, and best to me will say, shake the hand of your uncle Mike, he's your sister.
She wants her dip.
But she likes this song. Long time ago, when the earth was green, there were all sorts of animals that you've ever seen. They ran around free while the earth was being born, and the loveliest of all was the unicorn. They were green, long legs, hunty back, cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn. And God's lonesome sinning, it gave him a pain. He said, stand back, I'm gonna make it rain. He said, hey brother Noah, I'll tell you what I'll do. Build me a floating zoo and get me some of them green animals, hunty-back camels, chimpanzees, cats and rats and elephants, children born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn.
Oh, say can you see by the wonderly light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fall, Oklahoma, where the wind comes through down the plain. Sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oh, the home of his big man. $45 bill now, $50, 50 way. Give me 50, get it, 50, get a wallet, $50. Who the made a $50? Who the made a $50 bill? $50 bill now, 55 way. Give me 55, make it 55, bill of 55. Who will have made that $55 bill? Yeah, he's the best of all the auctioneers. So, ticky-tacky, ticky-tacky, oi, oi, oi. Ticky-tacky, ticky-tacky, oi, oi, oi. Roast.
I walk through this world, nothing can stop the Duke of Earl. And you are my girl, no one can hurt you. Oh no, yes and I'm gonna love you.
So I wonder who wrote the book of love. Get it, sha-da-da-da, sha-da-da-da-da. Every morning about breakfast, every day she wanted to my way. Never fails to say, get it, sha-da-da-da, sha-da-da-da-da. Oh, good night, sweetheart, good night. Da-da-da-da. Hit, 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 blue, 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 blue. Hit, 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 blue, 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 blue. Hit, 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 ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Dang it up here, I think it all may come blue. You saw me standing alone,
without a dream in my heart, without a love in my heart. You know just what I was there for. Somebody whispered, please adore me. And when I looked,
Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. And to rest me, he can love me for my sake. But I'll keep my legs together coming home from the way. Some of the girls are practicing here. See that lady? And down the mountainside, where the summer's good and all the flowers are dying. Oh, when I'm the spy, when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow.
That's the one we talked to earlier, with the fly rod and the, and dark hair and...
Well, here's what John's got these stills, an example, if you had a nice picture.
Right here. Oh, hi.
Now, good morning, everybody. I have a bottle of water. Now, this is the oldest form of Celtic writing that we know, and they're called ogham or ogham stones, and it's a series of vertical and horizontal lines. I'll open another little bit for you. It's a series, see it there, the stones were found in the fields, and they were brought to this site here. But there's a series of vertical and horizontal lines. Now, this is the oldest form of Celtic writing that we know of. Now, this is as new places. Did we all get them?
Yeah.
Is it rewriting?
The 10th, the gathering day. The 11th is the actual festival of Fair Day, and the 12th is the scattering day. It's a 3-day event in this little town next of Kilogren. Or dispatched. You know what that means? You can't be married. Now this is the River Lawn here. It enters the sea down here below into Dingle Bay. And this is the town of Kilogren. We are running low on water, actually. They were talking about droughts. They're not letting people in Dublin wash their cars or anything like that now. And I suppose you'll be looking at Sky Television. Now, a more serious problem is...
That part of Dingle Bay doesn't come in here.
Now, the water people in England are in the water distribution is in private hands. So, there's been a bit of difficulty there. Now, you can see there on the front of the truck.
Oh, there. Okay.
There it is. Oh my God, an well-known hotel here in the west of Ireland. We were staying the night, you see, so we wanted to get a pint. That's right, it's a natural fuel resource. Basically what peat is decayed peat. When it's dug up is over 1/3 in water. Peat bank out. No, they're not. There is a name for them now, and it's a big long Latin name. And in a month of wet Sundays, I'd never get pronouncing it. Way all the way down. Often down on the islands, the river is very, very low. You can see herds of goats. We'll see them along the way here. If you want to bring a bottle of it back to your friends, it makes a good gift. And it's not as expensive as whiskey. With them. And they're beautiful people, and they're lovely artists. So if you ever see any of her work, she paints a novel. He had been here because he's a bit of a nuisance. No, it will not get any bigger. We are very... No, he cannot sell part of it. He can, but his son can't build on it. There's a sheep, yeah.
Yeah. They must be fishing. I suppose, huh?
Dingle Bay.
Somebody else on the boat, did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Well, you picked a lot of good spots. Did you get our picture? Yeah.
People have a very varied, a very healthy life because
Yes, I did.
they're about 50% self-sufficient in the food line. Craft shop. Now, when I came on this road first, it was much worse than it is. Looking on the sheep are brands to separate one man's from another. And now this is the mating time of the year, so some of those sheep will have a big mark near their rear end. And you see, the farmer pins a harness onto the ram, so because he can't stay up all night watching where he's going and what he's doing. So he knows in the morning then which ewes have been serviced and which haven't. Now, somebody from the farming community, and I know we have a few down there, can explain that sensitively to somebody who doesn't understand it. I have two rams in the same flock. See the ridges, that's subsidence. You can see it here again, see it here again. Seaboard. Yeah. Came from a family that were very poor down here into the trees there. Now, the name of the house was Catherine House because it was on the banks of the River Catherine. So that's the homestead where Daniel O'Connell were born into in 1775. Now Daniel O'Connell, you realise, doesn't want to eat too often either. Beautifully kept. There's a tremendous cooperation between the students.
It is delicious. What a way to pick up in the morning.
What is it that you're drinking?
An Irish coffee. Coffee with some Irish whiskey, sugar, and whipped cream on top.
Well, Joyce, what do you think?
Much good.
Oh, God.
Warms up the belly. That was good.
Here comes.
Did you find out? I'm gonna get water. Oh, you're not even gonna try the coffee? Oh, I need that. But, good interesting story. Look at that fishing well over there.
Little thatched roof.
These are pretty cute. You know, you really gotta have a good foundation. The bottle was split right in half.
Oh, no.
She had 2 pints. Oh,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kevin. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kevin. Happy birthday to you.
peaked.
So that is just to right-hand side. Shortly, you will be able to look across at the clubhouse of the lovely golf course here, founded by an Irish-American, John A. Mulcahy, who made a lot of money in America because he invented a type of fire brick. And I'll show you his house as well. I'm going to slip down here upon the left.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to get out.
They've got it now. Now this hotel, ladies and gentlemen, on the left-hand side is the Butler Arms Hotel. And this is where the chaplains holidayed for many, many years. They used to be much into fishing. And he loved the waters here because you've got seawater on the right-hand side, and right behind the town you've got freshwater lake as well. You must produce the boarding pass to get in there.
It's interesting.
It's all industrial stuff like that. On the right-hand side here, we're passing the entrance to his house. You see fish traps down there on the river. See them down there at the end, just on the edge of the house? They were erected here. The cattle used them as back scratchers. And then they fell down on the ground and were covered over with the grasses. Now that's 4 of them in their natural setting. Now, if we get the cameras ready as well, because we would have lived, and they would have had souterrains under this earthen mound, and these were tunnels that they walked through. There's the original entrance into an earthen round fort there on the right-hand side. Now it's hard to distinguish from the greenness of the countryside. The water is Ballinskellig's Bay, part of the... And the post. It's taken them so long to pass me by. And you won't notice it for another bit, but in the middle of this is a stone round fort, the remains of a stone. Oh boy, these are very cool. Yeah. Now there's a fella on a bike. Get out of there. Come on. The colours of the rainbow. He's alright. He's alright. You're doing fine. A lot of ships came to grief here at the bottom of these mountains on the seaward side. And of course the locals had rich pickings.
Huh? Oh, I wasn't. I was kind of standing over there.
There's the old town. Tough to see through the fog. You can see the remains.
son of. So, do you know anybody with Kennedy free pick? Don't tell them. They might be impressed by it. They might be impressed by it.
Marty, you know who told us about that?
Now I'm going to try my best and get you a pick. Well, the Lord always took the 7th day off, you know what I mean? So if he didn't make on the 7th day, the verse does not want bits of Kerry walls or telegraph poles or bits of hotels on the side of his bus. He says he has enough of that at home. No, I try not to, and I use the same bus all the time. Yeah. Now I know there's one or two people, and I must explain now a minute here. There's one or two people who want to have their picture taken beside a fuchsia hedge. Now there's one directly in front of us. Now you can see how it's running underneath where they kept their food and everything. And this goes back before Christianity in Ireland. And it's only in this area down here that these still can be seen to this day. So okay.
Go down like, what's his name? Ella's story. Go down like Ella's story.
Are we ready? Yes, it is.
The clan Beckel.
One more camera.
Old Beckel and not Fitzbeckel.
Thank you.
We got a picture on the show that we were all here together.
Yep.
Now we're coming down into Copper Daniel or Daniel's Town. Can, I should say, a B and a bean can.
Yeah.
Only got a very 600cc engine.
Okay, you got to get out and push it.
Ah, yeah. Now here's a lovely garden. Look at where this man grows his potatoes in. That green thing is a windbreaker.
Well, you had 3 pairs of shirts. I had 2, and I'm telling you, one was black.
Hotel there now, Derry Lane Hotel. That's a great place to stay.
Is it?
Yeah.
What a beautiful area would be.
Yeah, like it. I'd consider doing this again. My God, this is an Italian going slow. I don't believe it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, sandy areas. Now, this is Atlantic water along here, but this is another inlet of the Atlantic. The water temperature in Ireland is an average 52, 54 degrees. I have people who swim here all the year round.
You got to drink Irish coffee.
So this is Atlantic water. Now I'm into a difficult part of the road for the next 5 miles, so I'm going to close it down for a bit and let you one every 10 days. was that they would become a convent. He owns them, but nobody knows exactly whose name is on the document. And that's what were the intention of them were, as a convalescing home for soldiers who were injured in battle. And the lady lived in this big house now, which is now a hostel on the left-hand side. It's a very fine property here on the left-hand side. It'll be coming up quite shortly. You'll see it in on the left. See it there? Just over is a grocery shop. All of these things rolled in. Easy in the front lawn.
That's the way to do it.
Now, who wants a picture of flowers? It'll have to be through the window because I'm going to stop at a few cars by, but is it hydrangeas you call these things?
Yeah.
Okay, on the left. You'll have to get it through the window because we're on a couple of bad bends here, and I want to let a few cars by me as well. That's the reason I'm doing this. Come on. They're not going to come, so I'm going to go.
I got one.
Now there's a native. There's a native. See, they're all out of bed now, you see. Here they come. Here they come.
Here comes a truck.
Oh, Lord. The bin man.
The big guy.
Now, do you notice how everything is so peaceful and quiet out here? There's no stress on anybody.
No stress, he's driving and there's no stress.
Oh yeah, but I'm not stressed out now because I know what this road's about and I'm psyched to a pitch to deal with it.
You know, I can't believe you're having a drought when everything is so green.
Here's some that.